Everything is gone to literally, I just recently escaped the Nether, a place I once called home, and the wizard's orders before he went off to defend his kingdom were I, the wizard, almighty rulers of thousand suns, hereby dictate thee as temporary lordess of the Nether. Elena Rena Chandra, don't die. Then he probably died himself soon after. I mean, an abandoned fortress with a few generals left alive. General Zombit, who leads the zombies, and General Bronze, who leads the skeletons, although we have no skeletons. Spiders, creepers, and nyman are in hiding, and the nether mobs are almost gone. The last thing I remember seeing in the nether before I left was my mother standing in front of the portal as I escaped, blocking all humans that tried to get past. So sad. Okay. Continue. Okay. The great rulers are ageless lords of Minecraft, had been brought down by the Homo sapiens. I don't know. The Ender Dragon was imprisoned behind a giant door of Adnam, or bedrock, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, never mind. I wouldn't tell it. Okay. And the code that once let him pass through is like a ghost, has been turned off by unknown particles. Now he's been trapped behind it until someone opens it. The wizard has retreated into Code of Java TM platform, aka the code, because every time he spawns, he dies literally in 15 seconds. Ever since he left, Ghasts have been taking his place as ruler of the Nether, like ruler maybe? Like me, Herobrine just left, not even locatable as an entity in the code. I read rumors from human newspapers that flying in the wind that he's been sabotaging human blacksmiths and stealing North apples, super golden apples that have power of notch in them. It's horrible. It's horrible, as we were just a peaceful group of species who hardly ever fight. Sure, there was the occasional phone between species, but those were over trivial things. Like, who's going to get to own an apple that dropped from a tree? Okay, I didn't understand that. I walked down the hallway towards the clinic room. I had been waiting for the magic to work on my favorite friend, Dream Fence. He had died on the force attack, leading our force to their unknown doom. He was the greatest general of all time. My reason for revealing him, apart from my physical desires, I couldn't describe how upset I when the news rolled in that he had died. I literally cried a river. It's named Eleanor River now. Oh my god. Wow. So whenever Gas cries a river. Wait, but if she's in the nether, she was in the nether, then there shouldn't be one. Nah, maybe she cries lava. I don't know. It's named Eleanor River now. However, there were a few necessary requirements. When it comes to us moths, there is a rare deformity as birth called humanism. It is most prominent in chromosome number 1. It's also found in the second and third chromosome. This means that it affected all mobs. I have the deformity as the female line in my family had always had humanism, whereas male do not, means that the affected mob is born with the look of a human instead of their normal species. Oh, now I get it. We still have our normal ability like flying and fireball spitting for me, and normal organs like my testosterone, the organ that gas used to shoot fireballs and digest lava and other non-human foods. Our eyes color is the only external part of us that stays the same. My orange-red eyes being an example. Before the Great Wars, we never suspect that it will be a sign of things to come. But then again, we didn't think about such things at the time. Humanism mobs can be easily distinguished from humans by our normal odors. I, for example, have this magma tint to my hair, and my breath smells like of molten lava. This is considered normal in gas term. Oh, okay. Sure. When I got into the clinic room, General Bones was there. He looked like your revenge Minecraft skeleton with light gray bones, that distinct straight face, and a bow quiver always in hand. The bow glowed with enchantments that he had placed on it. He was sitting on the seat, staring down at the general of all Endermans, General Mars, with a face of concern, aka straight face, because skeletons of all kinds don't have face muscles. If a skeleton smiles, you'll never know. The more you know. Never mind. Recrafting the dead after all seemed unobtainable. However, this is Minecraft, the land where trees never fall and death is an inconvenience. I sat down in the chair next to him, looking down at Mars. Why are they looking down at Mars? If it's an Enderman, it should be tall. Yeah. I then turned to Bones and asked him, is the process complete yet? Or do I have to wait another month? My voice is a useful one. Being only 9, that's what I'm gonna say right now, because really she is 9 if she is like to a human. I'm still going through my hormonal period. When a cat starts to become an adult, she's only 9. Female always end up with a sweet, light, resonating voice. The male often have a steep, infrasonic moan when they bring themselves too much like a sound. It sounds like I am screaming when I talk in gas language, like this. Okay, that was loud. Ow, my ear. That was loud. Normal gas. Wait, what? Okay, normal gas. Wait. Female vocal cords are the most attractive parts. What? Why? Okay, never mind. Normal guests, after all, do not have large breasts. or around sound. What is that? Let me search it. I can't. It doesn't work. Anyways, just like, which just happened to be something that all other species in Minecraft tend to like. Bones look over at me and give me a sad look. How? You just said that they don't. No offense. Like, I'm not offending anybody. I'm just trying to like help. Well, anyways, up here you said that skeletons don't have face muscles and they can't look sad or happy. So, and give me a sad look. I don't think. Well, anyways, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Maybe it kind of. Maybe she knows. Yeah, maybe Eleanor knows what it is. She said, with a tone of bitter concern in his voice, most likely cause of how Mars had died. Most likely. Mars died? No. He'll be conscient soon. We must wait, though, for a while longer. As I waited, I stared at him. Mars' eyes were the typical color of Enderman, magenta, a beautiful glowing of magenta. We had to give him the humanism deformity for him to survive the regeneration progress, as normal mobs don't come back right. They become weird zombies, monsters that went. Wait, what? As normal mobs don't come back right. They become weird zombie monsters that want to destroy everything in sight. However, this is a recent prototype experience, so we had no idea what might happen. His hair, a new feature, was chestnut brown, short and clean. Being an Enderman, he's a he. Is a he? Okay. Chestnut brown. Being an Enderman, he was tall, even lying down. His height was obvious, 9 feet and 6 inches. I don't know why, but like people nowadays doesn't even use meters and centimeters. Like literally, I don't even know how long is a feet or an inch. I know I'm stupid. Anyways, his eyes were not yet gleaming, and either was he giving of the portal residue particle that normally swirl around Enderman like bees, a sign that he was still dead. He's still dead. Oh, he's not. Wait, what? Okay, 4 minutes left. What? Okay. It was as thinking about him made it happen. The radiance in his eyes began to come back. The purple particles began to orbit around him. I leaned in closer to him with hopefulness, as I wasn't sure if he'd be himself. I can't read. My God. Or zombie. Maybe sometime hitchhikers latch onto the souls and take over one's back and body. To my relief, he went into a fit of coughing with his verbal tongue. I grabbed his arm and helped him up into a sitting position. As did Bones, I felt his chest, and sure enough, there was a faint heartbeat. The heart of any Enderman is not made of flesh, but of Ender magic, as it is the form of an Ender pearl, a vessel of massive amounts of power that allow Endermen to teleport without any consequences of blowing up. Verbal is language of Endermen, Enderwomen. Think of a bat radio signal backwards. Oh god. Ender pearls were originally forged in special end smites. What? They eventually became intertwined with the Enderman and replaced their hearts. Ender pearls are now a part of their anatomy, and their infinite power is held back by only a layer of flesh and hope. Mars coughed, then gurgled, and cleared his throat. He asked in a wispy voice, "What time is it?" Bone responded, around 4 o'clock. Roughly. I don't have a clock, so I can't be sure. We helped Mars to his feet, but then he sat back down to mid-bed. General Zomb walked into the room, having heard the commotion. Mars awake now? Mars awake now? He said in a semi-robotic, semi-boson tone. Yes, Bones said. He's finally been revived. But it took months of grueling work to bring him back from the nether gates, not to mention all that elbow grease required to obtain the acidum to do the regeneration spell. Okay, 3 minutes. Why am I even looking at this? I looked at Zomboid. I don't know how to. Okay, he looked like any zombies with tattered clothes, green skin, and dead black eyes. However, Zomb had proven himself much smarter than he looked. In all 3 assaults, he led the charge and directed the espionage mission. He is a master of deception. Actually, no, scratch that. The master of deception. He's so good he could literally take your pants, shirt, socks, boots, watch, and even bed and digital watch out from under you in your sleep. Humans and their digital watches. In battle, he wears a full suit of enchanted golden armor. Why golden, not iron? Okay. Good one, Bones, he said. Good one, Bones, he said. Okay. There should be a mark here. Like this. He said, work paid off like that. I do as I like. What? Yeah, there should be marks. Go on, Bones, he said. Work paid off, and it should be off. Like that. I do, as I like cheese. Is it pumpkin pie or cheese? When Mars ready, meet in the hall. Patrol picking in frequency. This suspicious. Zom, don't worry for one's safety. Wait, what? How does this paragraph work? Okay, never mind. They just can't help it. It's because of evolution that their right leg is crooked and their arms stick out endlessly, always making them seem like they want to eat your brains. when what they really want to have a hug. Also, they do hug a bear at times. Bear hug. When Mars was ready enough, he got up off the med bed and stretched. Are you ready for a walk? I asked. He looked at me and gave me a straight face, then asked, "You normal?" Static Enderman was ready for what? I've just gotten back from the dead as I was. I'm told constantly. I have work? What work? He cocked his head. I took out a gleaming diamond sword, the rarest and strongest of its kind, and unsheathed it. Then, with utmost care, I held it in my hand and showed it to Mars to lead us to victory. That's why you've been revealed. No other general matches you in brutal force, strategy planning, or willingness to be in battle personally. As you do, so will you lead us, Eleanor. Wait, what? What? So will you lead us, Eleanor? Who's saying this? To lead us to victory. That's why you've been revealed. No other general matches you in brutal force strategy, planning, or willingness to be in battle personally, as you do. So will you lead us, Eleanor, Queen of the Nether, General Bones, General Zombed, and all awesome Minecraft, yeah? What? Okay. It seemed a bit much for him to take in because after all, he had been awake out of supposed internal sleep. To my surprise, he took the sword out of my hand. He swung it in an arc, then bowed to me and said, "May 1,000 days and night never pass until the goal is complete." Eleanor, you brought me back from Hades just for this text, though. Will I be once I'm done? When this is over, will I cast to die or allowed to live in perpetual retirement? I gave him an intimating look, one that showed my personal and to an extent physical intention. Okay, I don't know. I'm really bad at reading. That's all. I then walked out and said, "You see," I giggled. "You'll see, I mean, not you see. You'll see," I giggled. Mars followed me down the hallway. The entire place was stone husk of what it used to be, a mighty fortress designed to be both a home for civilians and the base for the militaries. A whole thing that had been blown up by TNT cannons 3 years ago, and then raided by countless parties of those barbarians. It still have a roof, but if no action are taken soon, it will eventually fall on our heads. Not to be mentioned exposing the zombies to sunlight. The namely zombie first showed their face to it. It's not the best hideout, but it was the closest. And at the time, what counted. Unfortunately, however, food rations had just run out. No more cookies or steak for us until we find a working furnace or a jungle. We could have to move out soon lest we starve to death. And yes, zombies and skeletons starve too. The fact that we lost some zombie to lack of food rather prove that. In the center of the building, There's a square table with a giant map on it. Zombs and Bones were standing next to the table. They were mumbling, no doubt about the next move that was going to be. When I got to the table, they stopped mumbling and stood up and looked at me. What was that? Did someone just knock? No, it's not my door. Anyways, Scout found village, Zomb said. Run by zombies. Must find and convert before human find it. Good job. Good work. Zomb, how far away is it? Not far. Close, in fact. Less than 100 blocks. Wow, that's close. Could get to it by walking. It's raining outside, and we are in the desert, Bones said. We should all go together with everyone. This place is starting to erode too quickly for my liking. Just as Bones said that, a small rock of size of a melon barely missed his head, smashed into a pile of dust, and settled on the floor. Bones said, "Case in point." Yes, now is the time, I said. Mars have been revealed, I don't really know. And there is a village near us. Now, my friends, mob by mob, biome by biome, dimension by searing dimension, we'll take back what was once ours, and those humans ripped away from us. What we hold most there, for all the dead and possibly dying, for the individual imprisoned and being interrogated right now, for you, for me, for my mother, for my father, for your mother and father and grandparents and their grandparents, for our ancestor, for Minecraft. For a second, we all look like a marching parade of triggered happy mobs until I shouted, "All humans will die." Okay. Eleanor, yeah. Oh yeah, I know what she's gonna say. Yup. Hey, bad. Yeah, no swearing. Shut up. Me agree. Mind you all have no imagination. Well, guys, how was the first chapter? Maybe in the comments. Well, I like it, but yeah, pretty much. You can maybe change a bit about the age of the guest or something. Yeah, and other stuff. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely leave a like if you enjoyed it. Well, it's just me reading a book. Well, and I'm a horrible reader, so you probably won't. But anyways, if you do somehow, definitely do it. And subscribe if you're new to here. Leave a comment. I like comments. And also show some support to the mod creator. His mods and books and stuff will be down in the description. And I guess I'll see you guys next time for another epic video. Bye guys. Hugs.